Joining me now is Republican Congressman from Florida, Representative Carlos Gimenez, who's also a member of the House Armed Services and House Homeland Security Committees. Congressman, thank you so much for being with us this morning. You had a pretty fiery online exchange with the Colombian president this week. I want to put it up for our viewers to read, but tell us more about how this all went down and what the repercussions have been.
I've been having this online conflict with the president of Colombia for some time. I believe that the president of Colombia is a Marxist. He was a member of a narco-terrorist group in the past, and I don't think that's changed at all. He's leading Colombia down a path, a very dangerous path. I also believe that his intention, this is my belief, okay, is not to have free and democratic elections next year, create some kind of crisis so he can extend his presidency. He's a great admirer of Nicolas Maduro and Diaz-Canel in Cuba. And so, you know, they're all cut from the same cloth.
Do you think that President Trump is interested in regime change there in Venezuela?
I think that, well, look, we have a $50 million bounty on the capture of Nicolas Maduro. We have named him to be the head of an international terrorist drug cartel, the Cartel de los Soles. And he's an illegitimate president. And so I don't know why we would want to keep him there. Now, will President Trump want to actually do something about regime change? That's up to the president. The one thing I do know is that he has the resources necessary to basically use whatever option he wants to. And I think that's what the military is doing right now, placing these options at the president's fingertips and see what he does. What the president wants to do, he wants to stop the flow of these poisons that have killed over 500,000 Americans over the past 5 years. A couple of years ago, when I had Christopher Wray in front of my committee, I asked him, why didn't we designate these cartels as terrorists? Because they were killing tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of Americans. And he said it was a legal issue. I'm glad that the president has finally designated not just the Cartel de los Soles, but all those cartels, including the ones in Mexico, as terrorist organizations, because they have been killing Americans for a long time.
Right. Republican Senator Rand Paul, however, is critical of these strikes. He's saying that it's not following Trump's America First campaign promises. Take a listen.
You can't randomly just blow up the enemy without identifying them and accusing them of crime unless you're at war. The only time you really can kill fairly indiscriminately within certain rules of engagement, but you have the right to sort of kill the enemy as long as they're the enemy and you're involved in war, is in a declared war. But a declared war needs to be approved by Congress.
Okay, but this comes as Venezuela's President Maduro is accusing America of fabricating a war with Latin America. So do you think that Congress needs to be more involved before any more strikes like this are conducted?
Look, I'm going to support the president and what he's doing. The number one job of a government is to protect its citizens. And what could be more America first than protecting the lives of American citizens? Does he need any more American citizens to be killed by drug overdoses? I mean, Senator Rand Paul, I think you're a doctor. I mean, you should know better than that, all right? Now, all this stuff is coming from these cartels. They're lacing it with fentanyl and now other drugs, and it's killing Americans, have been killing Americans for decades. What we've been doing for years has not worked. And all these cartels are involved with human trafficking, human slavery, and also killing Americans for profit. And so what could be worse than that? I don't know. And so I applaud the president for trying to put a stop to it and protecting the American citizens, which is our number one duty, protecting the American citizens.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.